Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 between South Africa and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
So the captain chooses to have a bowl. Interesting decision. Every indication shows that this should be a great surface to bat on. Maybe they know something we don't. Conway, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looked to settle into his work early on. Seifert, his opening partner today. Here we go. First ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
New Zealand gets their first runs of the innings. Conway picking up a good single there. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And gone. Amazing from the keeper. De Kock, what a brilliant catch. Diving away and with one mitt, it's a classic.
Allen, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Going with pace now. Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off now.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Yep. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Great commitment.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Super catch.
Phillips, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well left and through to the keeper. Phillips with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Got it away for four, backward of point very nicely. Might look to go big again here.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Allen, fortunate there. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Not too much room, and got what it deserved. Rabada, brilliant stuff. A backward square with a great catch.
Bracewell, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep, yep. Yes.
Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Right out of the middle. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yep.
Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Good shot, a beauty.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Phillips watched it carefully and left alone. Left the wide delivery alone.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Shot, should be runs here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. New Zealand are 3 for 43. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
A few moves made in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. straight to the fielder. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Bosch shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Big edge. Where's that going? Markram, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts, end all the way.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Square cut, finds point, no run.
End of the ninth over, New Zealand are 3 for 76.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot. Left alone, taken by the keeper. Bracewell leaves it alone once more.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the 10th. New Zealand are now 3 for 84.
Markram back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Yep. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Back Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Bracewell is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
That's nice bowling.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Markram over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Williams has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Cuts that off well in the infield.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run
Nice
up.
bowling.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. A nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That is quite extraordinary. Bracewell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will he reply?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist. Another run out to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
Phillips was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Williams coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Williams deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Too much room and got what it deserved. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Ravindra, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. South Africa with a massive shout.
Yes, nice bowling.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Gretzky, what a brilliant catch. Diving away, and with one mitt, it's a classic. And gone, caught in the slips.
Chapman, the new man in the middle. Would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good shot, a beauty.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Williams coming back into the attack. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Yes.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Ravindra, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yep.
Cracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Oh, well
The whole
bowled.
team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Right out of the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Chapman with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nicely played. Ferreira showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Markram coming back into the attack has done well so far. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, that was met. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Rabada with a beautiful piece of fielding. Edge, but it drops safely. Bowling fielders look really confident.
Oh, well bowled.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Williams, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, yeah.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Yes.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have set a target of 207 runs.